Coimbatore Smart City is one of the very first cities to be selected into the Smart City mission. We were the one among the 2 city and one among the top 20 city which was selected in the first phase of Smart City competition. So totally we have around 54 projects which have been selected under Smart City for implementation, and now we have completed close to 49 projects and 5 projects are still in the pipeline, and they are in almost like nearing completion. It's just like 2%, 3% work is completed. So we would complete the entire Smart City mission projects by September 2023.
So what is one key highlight of this key project, like the race course road?
So the key projects which key highlight of this race course project which is that it's a center of the city, and it's where all people come in the morning and evening for all the walks and other leisurely activities, and we wanted to give lot of freedom to the pedestrians, because since vehicle is also coming and people are also moving, we want to give more weightage to the pedestrians, and also we want a safe passage for pedestrians. This is one key highlight which we wanted to do under this project.
Did you have any key learnings while doing the project?
Yes. So basically there was a lot of challenges while implementing the project, because first there was apprehension among people that when we wanted to lay things, people are apprehended that all the trees will be cut, so all the greeneries will be lost. Usually when a road is done, this will be the apprehension. So then what we thought was, we engaged people. They have an association which is called RANA, the Race Course Neighborhood Association. So we engaged them. Then we engaged other departments. We engaged various environmental groups in the city. So all these people were taken into confidence, and we were told that there won't be any cutting of trees, and it will be a sustainable development. That is actually the very important, very key highlight of this project is, we want to maintain the nature as it is, and within the scope of the nature we will do whatever things we will have. So that was one important learning which we did under this project. And there were other learnings, like people started liking the project, and when we started the project, the very persons who objected it, and after few months when the process started implementing, they itself supported, and with their involvement only we could complete the project in a record time.
While doing the project, did you address any pushback from the stakeholders?
Yeah, as I said, the first one was this environmental challenge, and the second one was that entire people were apprehended that the local people, they thought that you will increase the entire road, you will stop vehicle transport, so nobody can come in and like that. Then we have told that there won't be any issue like that. We will not touch the carriageway. The length of the width of the carriageway will be maintained, and in the remaining spaces we will try to do that. So this was one pushback. Another pushback was, a lot of people thought that more number of outside people will come, which will affect their neighborhoods peacefulness and those things. Then we have told that that won't be an issue, because it's a center of the city, and your privacies also will be mattered, and also your privacy and everything will be taken into account. At the same time, we want to provide a good leisurely spot for the public for the city.
How did you engage with the community during the process?
So the first one was, we had an interpersonal meeting with the RANA, which is the neighborhood association, which is the core group of that area, and then the other stakeholders like the other departments, because what we did was, we made every utilities into a duct. So there was no cables. Now you can see at the top. So there were many departments. There were water lines done by Tamil Nadu Water and Drainage Board. So they handles the water supply, and there is a separate water supply by corporation itself, and there is a separate UGD chambers, the underground drainage chambers, which is done by the corporation. And then there are city gas pipeline. So gas pipeline is going. Then there is the EB cables, the electricity board cables, which is going, and there is fiber net. So all these departments were taken into task. So all these departments were engaged separately and also in with the group, and with that, so everybody had their apprehensions. In this area this cannot be done, in this area this cannot be done. So all their people, for example, the electricity board departments, so we will say that we want to create some spot here. What they will say, but their transformers will be there in that spot. But then they told that, sir, in this area we cannot shift the transformer. So what we thought was, so based on their opinion, we changed the designs, and so we made sure everybody's things are taken into task, and then we actually did it. So it was actually a great learning to engage with many departments here.
The last question is, what is your advice to other smart cities as well?
Yes. So my advice is, so wherever we are doing this pedestrian thing, we want to maintain the nature as it is. So that will be the greatest advice, because you cannot create it again. These are trees which are 30 years, 40 years old, which cannot be done again. And one more thing is, the road should be wide enough to create this pedestrian pathway. In a 9-meter road, you cannot do a pedestrian pathway, and also you cannot do transport. So we need at least 20 meters, 30 meters road to do it, so that there will be no objection, and also there will be no discomfort to the public. So this is the second one. And the third one is this multi-stakeholder. So when all the departments should be taken into task, otherwise when we start a project, in the middle there will be some hiccups, and that may lead to the stall of the project. So these are the three important things which I want. It's not an advice, suggestion to all the cities. And the other important point is, every city should have this kind of pedestrian pathways, which is a non-motorized corridor in the coming way, because that is in alignment with our mission of sustainable development, which is a core theme under smart city mission. Thank you.